I think we're just gonna continue where we left off last time, which was right over here with the Enderman thingy, because that was going pretty great. We actually kind of finished this little area here. I was just thinking of continuing to build what we've got over here, which was also kind of planned to be an Enderman thing, but now that we have already put in some Enderman over here, I don't feel like I was planning on making like a little train track here, that it should also have an Enderman, because that would be kind of just doubling the Enderman. So maybe I'm gonna trap another mob that fits within like a warped area in this thing over here. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let me get out what we need. We need some warped fungi. And yeah, I was kind of thinking that the track itself should be on like a mixture of warped fence and like warped wood, and then crimson fences and crimson wood, but I'm not really completely sure about that, so I guess I'll have to figure that out. Whoopsie. Oh, Minecraft is making fun of me now. Pardon. Okay, let me get the different wood types out. So warped. Let's see. And some rails definitely also. We need probably those kinds of rails. And I'm like not completely sure what I'm going for, but it's definitely gonna be great. Hey yo there type, how is it going? Welcome to my slightly scuffed stream. I hope it looks okay on your end. So yeah, I think we'll start making up a design over here and we shall see what I come up with, because I am not completely sure. Can you place rails on top of these? Indeed you can, and then you just can't flip them right. I mean, you can even flip them down, so that's pretty neat. Okay, so I'm not sure what mob we're gonna have on these rails instead of an Enderman, but I think we can definitely still make like a train track around, because it's gonna be fun to have that. Let's not use redstone blocks to power the rails. Let's use something that does not look horrible. Hello there, Reckless. Welcome to the stream. We are continuing the build from last time. Let's see. What was I looking for? A lever was what I was looking for. I am not really sure how this is gonna look, but let's try something. I have no idea how to hide these in a good way. Oh no, because they affect the the trapdoors. Let's see, can you do this? And then that? Perhaps? Is that a good way of doing it? I don't know. I think that's definitely one way to power it. I don't know if I like this way of having the tracks, but let's try something like that. Let's get some slabs. You don't put an S on the end of that. So how are you guys doing? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling great? That's what I want to hear. Hope you are. I'm definitely pumped to continue this build, because I kind of haven't worked on it since last time, so it's just been sitting there staring at me waiting to get finished, which is always a bit taunting when you open up your Minecraft and see a world that you're enjoying a lot, just sitting there waiting for you to build it. At least that's how I feel. So yeah, let's see. How do I like this compared to this? it definitely looks a bit more substantial to have like full slabs instead of just the trapdoors that I just threw out of my inventory like a genius. Let's see if we then do something. Can you get stair versions? Yeah, you can get stair versions of these. Maybe let's try some different things. Because the stems of the warped wood are actually kind of purple, and so are the wood from the crimson. So maybe it would even look better like this combination rather than this combination. Because, yeah, I don't know, it might look better. Howdy, howdy. That's such a fun word in English, howdy. I guess we have kind of a similar thing in Danish. You can say like hi in Danish as well, but you could also say moin, which is like a dialect version. So if you ever want to flex language skills, greet someone by saying moin. And that's like a good flex, I would say. Anyways, complete sidetrack. Let's get back to my crimson stuff here. Perhaps something like that. Let's get some more crimson thingies. What other things do we have? We have the trapdoors. We have the stripped. Let's actually just look at these. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick to the warped ones because we're gonna have warped trees, and that makes a lot more sense in this forest to have warped trees rather than the crimson trees. Let's see, if we do this, we can have the... not those. These. Like this. Okay, so I was actually kind of wondering something because last time when I streamed, I got a lot of comments telling me that they didn't get any sort of notification. And I don't know what I did wrong for people to not get a notification. So I was kind of wondering if you've like just joined the stream. Like, did you come here through a notification or did you just stumble upon it? Because I would really like to know whether or not people actually got the notification this time, because I have no idea at all. But yeah. Let's see. We could do something like this and then have the whoever's gonna drive on this train track go through like a little thing here instead. That might be something we could do for sure, for sure. Let's replace this with some of this there though. Yeah, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do in those places where they are changing height, but I guess I'll have to just figure that out. Something like that. Possibly. And then... that is looking a little skinny. A little too skinny. Let me get the slab again. I swear sometimes I wish you had more slots in your hotbar just to make it slightly easier. Type size, I did. I hope that was for the notification thing. So after not getting one last time, this time we hit the bell. Yay! I'm glad you got the alerts. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think you would understand a country phrase? I'm not sure I understand the question, so... I don't know. Oh, like if you were to speak like some country slang in English, I guess it really depends on what dialect. I think I would like understand some of it, but probably it would like most of it would just go right over my head and I would just be a confused like second language English speaker just staring at you. That's the most likely outcome if people were to address me with like some weird dialect in English. I would probably just stare at them. I mean, it's already bad if people talk to me in like very British English. I'm already a little bit like, excuse me, what? Slow down there. If that's what you're referring to, at least, because you know, we are only taught like very basic English in school, so I'm not like a genius. So try to decrypting this. I have no idea. What? You can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. I guess that it means like you can't make a something nice out of a bad situation kind of thing. I would guess it's like an idiom or what they're called, whatever they're called. I don't know. Probably something like you can't, like if you've got something not that classy, you can't just turn it classy. That's my guess. That's what I'm guessing. So if it's completely off, let me know. Cause I wouldn't know. Is this? Oh, of course you can't place a thing like that on a thing like that. We probably actually want this to go here. No, okay, no we don't. We want it to go here and then down, perhaps. Perhaps that is slightly more reasonable, and if we make this a full block. I don't know. It's still a bit ugly, but yeah. I sure hit the nail on that one. Yay. That's good. I was definitely trying there. I mean, we have similar sayings in Danish, just not like completely direct translation. I guess what would be like a similar thing? I don't know, my mind is kind of blank right now, but I will think of one. I will try to think of one. Okay, so maybe we should actually not have it like go down here and like rather have it like raised above and like meet over here. I think that's better, and then it can like go down and hit the ground here. I think because this thing right here is it's a mess, okay? It looks terrible. I'm gonna change it to just be something like this, perhaps. That's slightly more reasonable, I would say. Oh, yeah. Something like that. I think that's a lot more reasonable than whatever I was trying to do right before, because that did not make any sense. And I think I kind of like this thing we've got going on over here. Perhaps we just add some decorations and some... maybe some like thickness to the bottom to make it look a little bit nicer. We could also just make this part skinny. And like that. Okay, let's see what we've got in the creative menu here. Oh, I'm looking for some kind of block that's like in between the size of the fence and the warped stem, but that isn't like, because most of the walls are like really boring colors, like gray, 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 black, white, gray, gray, and then we have like a few weird colors. Maybe prismarine, but it might also just look really weird. Maybe if we change the fence to be warped fence instead, it might look slightly better. I mean, the prismarine it does change colors, so maybe sometimes it will look weird and sometimes it will look decent. I'm not really sure. Does it look ridiculous? I mean, no. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Yeah, I deem it fine for now. We can always change it later, and you know, if you guys have like some great ideas, let me know, because I don't know if I like those prismarine walls there, so yeah. Anyways, let's see. Can we just copy it over here? I guess we can like literally just copy it because it's on the same ground level and the same height. Something like that. I actually think that's like pretty cool looking, honestly. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, let's see. Something like that. For sure. Okay. I still haven't figured out how you can make polls in chat, but if anyone knows how you do that, let me know, because then we can make a poll for what mob we should put on this track, and like whenever I end stream I'll look at, if we can figure it out, that is, like what mob we will put on this train track, because I think Enderman, as I said before, it's a bit of a waste, and also I only made it too tall, so I think we would suffocate the Enderman if we made him go through this little gap here, I think, and he will like take damage over time, so that's probably not a good idea. So yeah, might need to do something about that. Let's see, let's see. Should we probably hang some more of this down to like connect, or at least make it look like it's a bit more connected? We should add something like that. Then it doesn't just like float in the air. I think that's a lot more sensical. Definitely. Yeah. And now we just have to build the rest of the train track. Amazing. Okay, whatever I was doing here, let's get rid of that. And let's... oh wait, yeah, you can't make half thingies, because it will... okay. The fact that you're only getting 2 viewers and have more than... I mean, yeah, I guess you can... I don't think you have to be worried about streaming yourself. I didn't really tell anyone that I was going to be streaming, and my channel is mostly just for videos, so I think that's why we only get a few viewers. So I wouldn't worry too much if you brand your channel as more of a streaming channel. I think you'll be fine. I'm sure. I'm not sure, but I think you'll be fine. We can turn this right here. I mean, it's kind of just floating on nothingness right now, but I think that does make a lot more sense to have the stair right here. And then we can have a stair back up, and then have a similar thing to this thing over here. Right here. That is my idea. So you're gonna be streaming soon. What kind of streams are you gonna be making? Like, keep on the path. Thank you so much, Glitch. Yeah, I will keep doing what I'm doing. I will keep making this thing as well, because it's fun. And yeah, I mean, I've really been happy lately that a lot of people have seemed to be positive about streaming, so I mean, it's a little scuffed, but I'll get better the more I do it. That's my philosophy. Keep doing it until you know what you're doing. Indeed. Why are there so many of you guys? Honestly, what is this? Like a party of freaking men everywhere. It's fine, but it's a little bit annoying. You made 8-hour-long streams? I could never. I don't understand how people do that. Like, when I've sat on my computer for 2 hours, I'm already, like, burned out. Especially if I have to talk like this. I feel like, even though I feel like I keep my streams very low-key, I could never stream for that long. It just seems so hard. So props to you for doing that. Keep thinking that because it's true. I hope, well, I think you're referring to what I said before, so thank you very much for the support. Can you move? Excuse me. Yeah, you're gonna have to just hurt your little ankles a little bit because you're walking everywhere. Let's fly far away for a second and try to despawn some of those guys because they are ruining my flow. Let's see, this is pretty much as far away as I can go without going into spectator mode. Let's see. Did that fix it? It fixed it. Okay, great. How to fix your infestations, just go away and hope they will fix themselves on their own. Okay, so I am thinking we make something down here. I mean, they're a bit bright when they're just like that. Yes, I am referring to what you said. Well then, thank you very much. And hello, Rage Guy. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you back. Let's see. Okay, look, if we can only place one trapdoor in here. So we're probably just not gonna place a trapdoor at all. I think that. Which place in Denmark am I from? I think that's like like the place I'm from is kind of like out in the boonies, so I don't want to be too specific about where I live because that, well, that might just totally give away where I'm from. So I'll just say I'm from Denmark, like southern Denmark, and you guys can like try to figure out what of those 1 million people living there I am. Yes. So yeah. I don't know. I think this is kind of ugly. Let's not have that. Perhaps we can do something different. Can we have lanterns maybe instead? We could hang lanterns from the roof. Okay, we need some chains. Sweet pet. Oh, yes. I know who that is as well. Let's see. Something like that. And then, like, some chains. And some... one further down, and I think will be golden. Okay, what do you think? Is this better than the shroom light thing? Or is this worse than the shroom light thing? I think this is better. I'm pointing with my actual finger at the screen. You can't see that, but I'll just let you know that I'm doing it so you can imagine it. Because, obviously that's the best way of doing it. How about if we change this to be this kind of thing? Yeah, I think that's acceptable. It's acceptable. It's fine. Okay, let me just, like, actually just mimic exactly what we got going on over there. Seriously, guys, move it. Honestly. Honestly, you guys. I kind of wish I hadn't already named a bunch of mobs, because then I could turn it to peaceful mode, but we kind of already placed some mobs last time and named them, so we can't turn the game to peaceful mode, because then all of these all of these good boys would disappear, and I don't want that because I don't remember all the names. Yes, I am using Silver Shaders. Vibrant. I think it's very recognizable if you have used it yourself, but yes, that is indeed the shader I'm using. I know a lot of people use the, what is it called, like complementary shaders. I have them installed as well, but I just think, I don't know, this is just my favorite shader and has been for a while, so. But we can actually, let's take a look at the complementary shaders, perhaps, if it will let me click on it. Maybe it won't. There we go. I know a lot of other people use this shader, which is also really nice, but I don't know. It's not as, like, the other one is more yellow, so yeah. Yeah, gotta agree with Glitz, looks pretty nice. Yeah, I think it looks pretty nice as well, so let me just change back to the one we were using. I don't know, I like it more. Where did my UI go? There we are. Oh, that's weird. This part is not as glowy with silver shaders as it was on complementary shaders, but yeah. Silders or how do you spell it? Let's go to the options so you guys can see. It's called Silders Vibrant Shaders. And I'm using just whatever version I downloaded last time I updated it, so yeah. That's the version we're using. I don't know, it's my favorite shader. It turns the end kind of ugly because the sky becomes weirdly purple. That's like the only downside to this particular shader pack, I would say, is that the end looks absolutely horrendous. But that's just my opinion, of course, so yeah. Yeah, it's a little scary, the whole thing about, like, Russia going into Ukraine, but I don't really keep that much up with politics lately, so I don't know that much. I hope everything just sort of dies down and turns out not too bad. That's what I'm hoping for, but yeah. Let's just keep it Minecraft today, because that's how I like it. So, hello, Mr. Move It. Thank you. Yeah. Let's see if we do like this. We can have it run along the edge right here, perhaps? Something like that. So, I mean, I don't think we can have it turn a corner like that. I think that you have to do it like that. Silders with a U instead of the E if you want to spell it. But I think if you just Google Silders shaders, it will probably come up. Because I think it's decently popular. I know a lot of other people who make like speed building videos use that shader as well. At least I think so, because I feel it's quite recognizable if you use it yourself. Okay, let's see. Something like that. And maybe if we do this here. Okay. So then, yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot more of this thing I made here, because having these are probably gonna, like, look... It's probably gonna be a little bit too much if, like, every single pillar has this situation going on, because it's a lot. So, oh my god, seriously, move it. Move, thank you. And we need this one right there. And, like, there, right? I think that is right. Oh my god. Why do chains always do that? Okay. I did also hit right above. Okay, so the plan for today was actually pretty much I want to finish this area, move it, and oh my god. I want to finish this area, and then I want to finish, or at least maybe not finish, but start on the area back there, because I think... Okay, see you later, Glitch. It was nice having you in chat. And then I'm gonna start on this area, which is gonna be obviously a basalt area, because it already is, so I might as well just use what's already there, rather than completely changing the terrain, because that takes way too long. Okay, we need some more of this around. So I think we're gonna do more of this right here. Yeah, we're just gonna have a fence over here because there's not really space for an entire thing there. I mean, trying to build hype for the type SMP be like... Yeah, I don't know, I'm so bad at building hype for things because, yeah, I don't know how to hype things up. I feel like I'm such a calm person. I don't hype over things usually, so... So I understand the struggle if you're struggling with making some hype. But yeah. Let's place some more thingy. Like this. Okay. Oh wait, we can't actually place them out here yet. Let's do this. Something like that. That's what I'm going for. But hey, it looks very nice. So far, keep up the good work. I will keep up the good work. I hope I will finish this build within like the near future, because honestly, I've been working on it for way too long now. It's just sort of been sitting in my files, like my Minecraft files folder, and waiting for me to finish it. So hopefully, I'll keep up the work and get it done pretty soon. But I mean, it's also been kind of fun to try and stream it, like the thing we built last time, this thing over here. I would have never thought this up if someone in chat didn't just suggest it, so like, honestly, I'm so proud of this part of the build, but it wasn't planned at all. It was just someone who came up with it, so that's it's pretty awesome. Let's see. I think we're gonna make this one another one of those. And then just carve out a little bit here. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. Maybe we should actually try the train track out so that we can see where we need to place some power rails. So what do we need? We need a... What are they called? We need a minecart. That's what they're called. Cart. I swear my fingers are so used to typing Minecraft that when I type minecart, I automatically type Minecraft. That was like an embarrassing truth right there. Let's see. Okay. How far will this take us? Nowhere. It takes us nowhere. Okay, great. We need a lot of powered rails. Glitch dropped his phone on the bus? First of all, how in the world do you know that? Second of all, I hope his phone is okay and that it didn't break, because that'd be horrible. Lever. Let's see. If we just make most of the... Oh, whoops. Hit me with it. Oh, I want to know what you guys are talking about now. Let's see. If we put a lever there, yeah, it powers everything. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So I'm thinking it's gonna go clockwise around the trail, so like we don't need any powered rails on the downwards parts. Really, dude? Really? You had to completely... Okay, now you're taking a ride in my minecart. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. You just go the other way, please. Thanks. Okay, so we probably want some more speed on this part. Cause that's going a little bit slow. Oh, you know him in real life. We're buds. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, you could also just have, like, really good mental, I don't know, some kind of telepathy and, like, know whenever people drop their phones. I mean, that's very unlikely, but... and I threw out the lever, of course. Do you guys know of a better way to power rails other than levers and, like, a good way to hide that you're powering the rails? Okay, that does not work at all. Because I don't really want to have levers all over the track, because levers are not very nether themed. Okay, like that and like that. That works, kinda. What is up, Heidi? Welcome back. Heidi, I'm pretty sure you were the one who came up with this thing over here last time, and honestly, I adore it, so hey, thanks a lot from last time. If it was you, now it's a little embarrassing if it wasn't actually you, but yeah, welcome. So let's see. He ended over here. Dude, honestly, you're a little bit rude there. Let's get another minecart. And... How did I not get the minecart? Thank you. A block of redstone under it? Yeah, but I don't really want redstone under the trails, under the what are they called? Minecart tracks, because you can, like, see it, and I don't think it looks that good, so I don't know. Maybe I can just power the rails using World Edit and totally cheat my way to no power sources. Casually eating Chick-fil-A while watching my stream. Oh, I want Chick-fil-A now, but I mean, it is kind of late for, it's like already 10:30 here, but so I already ate dinner, but now I want like something nice to snack on. I did bring water though this time, so let me take a sip of that. Last time I was just sitting here with nothing. Not a good choice. I brought water this time. Great choice, but yeah. Maybe, actually, whoever said redstone, you know what? I'm gonna go for some redstone blocks, and we're gonna see if we can make them look nice. Like, if we had a redstone block here, and something like that. Like, I mean, I don't know. Does that look good? I don't really think it does. We're not gonna do that. Nope, we're gonna go for the lever. Besides, over here, it was, like, pretty much hidden. Let's go for this block instead, and... Okay. I'm gonna deem that pretty enough. So, yeah. Do water ASMR? I don't know. I would have to get really close to my mic, so, pardon if this, like, completely destroys your eardrums, but... Water ASMR. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a little bit disgusting, so... Yeah. Okay. Moving on back to the build. I don't even know if you could hear the water. I hope you could. If not, that was just me slurping water for no reason at all, and you couldn't even hear it. So, We could hide this one, probably. If you, can you power stair blocks? I don't actually know. Let's try it. No, that did not work. I swear, half of the time when I'm building, I'm like learning new things about Minecraft that I didn't know. Because how in the world would I know? I mean, I feel like it should be a known thing that you can't power stairs, but for some reason, every time I try to power stairs, because I don't remember things like that. Anyways, let's go for some more water, but this time I will not do it into the microphone, because that was a little creepy. Alright, so let me actually just continue the track a bit more. Like this. Yeah, I think it's gonna be decent. Decent at least. As a qualified redstone master, you cannot power stairs. Thank you very much for the expert knowledge you gave me there. I should know by now. After I've been playing Minecraft for so many years, but I don't know stuff like that. But I guess I can always hit you up for some expert knowledge of Minecraft redstone. That's very nice to know. Let's do that. Okay, and I think this part right here is actually going to be similar to this part, so except for the fact that we probably can't hang the bridge from all the way up there, because that's going to be a little bit too ridiculous, so yeah. Anyways, this is like a roller coaster. What's your opinion on roller coasters? I personally like them a lot, even like really crazy ones, but I don't know, I haven't tried that many roller coasters in my life, so I would love to hear you guys' opinion on, or not opinion, but maybe like experiences with roller coasters. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I was a lot braver as like a smaller kid, and now that I've gotten like slightly bigger, I'm a little bit more of a scared cat, which is weird, right? It would seem like you should get braver as you get older, but apparently not. How do you explain escalators, lol? I don't know. How do you, like, sure you can make escalators in Minecraft, right? But I don't know, do you have to power the stairs to make them work? I don't think so. I just think you have to move the stairs. Yeah, not the one. Oh, you didn't like the one. I hope. Are you talking about a roller coaster that almost crushed you when you were 8? That does not sound very fun at all. That sounds terrifying. I wouldn't want to partake in something like that ever. No, thank you. That sounds horrific, horrendous, whatever you'd call it. Never been on a roller coaster, sadly. In fact, I've never been to a amusement park ever. Wow, never ever. Not even like one of those traveling amusement parks, you know, like what are they called, like festivals where they like unpack all the things. Like we have one of those in my town every year. Well, not for the past few years because the Ronas has been canceling it, but I think everyone has that excuse lately, or not excuse, but like that sort of thing lately. They were easy during 1.12. Are we talking about escalators? I think so. I've never built an escalator in Minecraft, but aren't escalators also a little bit, like, obsolete now that you can make flying machines and stuff like that? Like, no offense to people who are fans of escalators, but it just seems a little bit, like, obsolete, I would say. That might just be me. Yeah, you gave up on making them recently. Cinema kind of people. I like the cinema a lot as well, but honestly, I'm more of a couch potato. So, I mean, I do go to the cinema sometimes. We have like a small cinema in my town, so that's really cozy. But honestly, I don't know. I never keep up with whatever movies are like current, so I don't even remember what the last movie I watched in cinema was. How did I do that thing? I did that. Okay, so I should move this track one up, perhaps? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't talk bad about my escalators. I'm sorry. Okay, listen. I don't do redstone. I just assumed that whenever something new and improved in redstone came out, everyone would just do that thing. But hey, if you like escalators, you can do some escalators, and I will just do regular stairs because those are my specialty. Yay. I should definitely get like more into redstone because I feel like redstone would actually add some cool elements to the creative building. Like, imagine if we had escalators in this zoo. That would be pretty cool, but I don't know how to build them. So we do not have escalators in this zoo because that's just simply impossible with my capabilities. So yeah, I will stop a bad-mouthing your escalators and just focus on what I can actually figure out to build. Thank you. We're gonna move this whole thing up a little bit. Maybe we should make this more of like a nice turn. Like a bit more of a gradual turn. Is that gonna look nice? I think so. And be a little bit more realistic possibly as well. And we probably also have to like make it a little bit taller right here, so let us make these and let's see. They got what? Dethroned. I don't even know what you guys are talking about anymore. I look away for like 2 seconds, and when I look back on chat, I've completely lost the context. So that's great. Let me just continue building and wait for something I understand, where I understand what's going on. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's build these up like this. I think this looks pretty cute. I think it's reasonable, and then just imagine with your inner eye that there's a bunch of warped trees like slightly covering the things, but in a way that you can still actually tell that there's a train track. And I think this is gonna be a pretty sweet part of the build, in my own personal opinion, which I am allowed to have. Yeah. Honestly, imagine if you were in a zoo and it had a track like this with some animal on it. Just imagine you walk with your little kid and a lion just flies by in like a train cart right next to you. That'd be freaking quite like crazy. Honestly, I think I would scream if I saw like a lion fly by. Hopefully the animal would be strapped in like a comfortable manner, but still, imagine that. Honestly, that'd be pretty hilarious and probably considered animal cruelty, so it's probably never gonna happen. Honestly, an escalator in the zoo would be nice. And now that we're on the topic, I think I came up with a nice little design for an escalator. You can probably send me a link on Discord if you want me to look at an escalator at some point. Although I don't think I'll be able to do it in this stream because I will probably have to look at it and like stare at it and then look at it a bit more to even understand what's going on. But hey, if we can get an escalator into this build, that would be pretty awesome. The only thing I want to say is this build is, well, it's kind of multi-dimensional, because it's in the Nether, and I don't know if you guys have seen the overworld, so let's just go there real quick. But we have an overworld section. I always get stuck in these portals. We have an overworld section as well, and I am planning on also making an end section. And I haven't actually been to the end. Let's go to the end and see if we could possibly fit an escalator in there somewhere. We probably could. Let me kill the Ender Dragon. Yeah, thank you. We might like to not have to deal with you. Okay, let me just go up to the surface. Yeah, we could have, like, because you're always gonna spawn on this platform in here whenever you go to the end. So, we might actually be able to make an escalator going from, like, this room and then, like, in this direction over here. If I can figure out how to build it, because I don't know if I can, okay? I don't know, maybe? But, like, something over here. I don't know, how big are escalators in Minecraft? Do they take up a lot of space? I think that'd be pretty neat. But yeah, I was thinking the end would also be part of the zoo, just because that would be pretty cool. Wow, is it just me, or are all these pillars really, like, short? Maybe it's because I'm flying, but, like, yeah. Like, we could have an escalator down here. I feel like that would make sense. Hey, and Andrea, please don't spam the chat too much, because I really want to be able to read what everybody is saying. So yeah, at least it's spamming for me, but yeah. Yeah, send me a link to an escalator and I'll do my best to put it here. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know, is chat broken for you guys? Or is it just me where it's broken now? I don't know. I have no idea. Anyways, let's get back to what we were building. No, wait, let's not take out the end crystals. Let's just go back. I don't actually know where we're gonna pop out. How do you get rid of the end screen? We don't have time for end screens. That's not something we have time for. Okay, so the entrance to the zoo should be up here. And you know what? We're gonna go into spectator. That's gonna be a little bit faster. Wow, that really lagged the game. Holy. Alright, this is the overworld thing that I built. It's right here. No, we good. I don't know. My chat looks really peculiar. I don't know what happened. I don't know how to fix it. I'll just cross my fingers that it goes back to normal in a bit. It might just be OBS that's being rude, so yeah. Anyways, let's get back to the Nether and continue what we were doing, because I want to get that done. Let's see. Wait, let me just get a flint and steel, because that portal over there is broken. And it's not supposed to be. Can't. Oh, never mind. It's too big. We can't light it, because I made these portal with good old cheats. So let's just take this portal instead, and I'll fix that one off camera. Okay, we're back. Oh no, I have not been recording with with a replay mod. That's not very good. But yeah, I guess you guys will be the only ones to ever see this part of the build in action. Is there glass on top of the water where the squids are on, or no? Yes, there is a layer of black glass, and with the shaders you basically can't see it. I can go back and show you guys, actually. Oh no, we're stuck in this stupid thing again. So if we just go back here, there's a layer of black glass, and if I turn off the shaders, it should be a lot more obvious that that there's glass. Yeah, so there's like just a one layer of glass, and then up here, up in the roof, there's also, I think 8 layers of glass with like 2 blocks in between, and then it's just like copied and flipped down there, so that's also glass you see down there. But it looks a lot better with shaders on, so that's why I just keep on the shaders. Not the complimentary ones. Oh, I clicked the wrong. Okay, this is gonna take a second for everything to reload. Yeah, I thought so. Indeed, there is glass. It basically makes the glass invisible, like, to have silver shaders on, and then you almost can't tell there's water either, so I was trying to make it look like they're floating, and it's like a mirror image. I don't know. That was what I was going for. I think it turned out pretty decent. I'm probably gonna build a bit more on it, but that's not what we're working on today, no. Let's get back in here. Okay, let me continue what I was actually working on. And you guys can find some cool escalators for me to build in the end dimension if that's something I'm gonna do. Let us also copy the lever over here. I think if we're... I feel like it's probably better to have the lever on this side and then like right up here. I think then it's not gonna be as obvious as having it on the other side. Yeah, and then if they go this way, that should be decently... I don't know where my sentence was going there. It was going nowhere. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob Square. I have never watched very much SpongeBob SquarePants because we only have it, obviously, in Danish on Danish television, and it's a little cringe in the dubbed Danish version. If I if I can be honest with you, it's very cringe in Danish. So I've watched some of it in English, and I think, yeah. So. Do I like SpongeBob? Sure, I don't mind it, as long as it's not in Danish. I don't mind it at all. Haven't really watched that much, so I can't tell you if I'm like a huge fan or anything. I probably would not even qualify as a regular fan, so yeah. Let us get this bridge in. And let's get rid of that. So yeah. No, actually, a lot of shows that are, like, American shows are not, like, shown on television here unless they have a dubbed version, and the dubbed versions are, generally cringe. That's just my complete honest opinion of that, because, yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about shows that are dubbed into English. I guess it depends if you even speak English on a regular basis. Let's see. Okay, this bridge here looks a little bit skinny, perhaps. A little too skinny for my liking, compared to the fact that it's gonna like support an entire thingy. And by thingy, I mean like a mob going by. So maybe if we change it and actually make this part in the middle even skinnier, because then it's not gonna look as... That's actually kind of nice. I like having these underneath. I don't know. I never did that before. I kind of like that. Looks pretty... Do I speak Danish? Ja, jeg taler dansk normalt, så du er bare godt jo. So yeah, I do speak Danish. That was just a little taste of my Danish. I never understand how people can make the nether block palette look good. Always struggle with the nether palette. Yeah, me neither. This is my first attempt at making the nether palette look decent, and obviously I've mixed in prismarine, which is not a nether block, and in the floor I've mixed in a lot of deep slate, because I feel like deep slate, because it's so like dark, it actually looks pretty good together with like the nether stuff. So that's just what I like. Yeah, that's what I do to solve it, is just find blocks that are similar. I don't speak Danish, I speak Czech. That's pretty cool. I do not speak Czech at all. I'm boring like that. I speak Danish and English. So yeah, not so fancy. Okay, we definitely also need some more supporting pillars right here, because this thing looks impossible, and it probably would be. So let's get some supporting thingies right here. Like that. Yeah, and then I don't know how I feel about making it hit the lava down there. I've turned off, like, fire ticks so we can actually just put it into the lava if we wanted to, and it's not gonna burn. A hole in the wood just swallowed my leg. I have no idea what that is supposed to mean, but I assume you're taking a walk somewhere and you just got swallowed by the ground, which is super scary, and why I never venture outside. I just stay indoors in the safety of my home, where I don't get swallowed by the floor. I hope you're okay, and that you didn't get hurt. Yeah, that doesn't sound very awesome at all. Does that look very chunky and a little bit... This looks horrible. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this part of the build right here, but we'll figure something out. We will figure something out. Maybe if we just, Actually, we could take the block palette for these towers, which is, just some blackstone and some blackstone stairs, and make, like, some peaks from down below that support this right here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, it's only one deep. I never used prismarine with warped nether blocks. Gotta take a look at how that would work. Yeah, I've never done that either. That's we just tried that out right now, and it's doing something. They're at least somewhat green, both of them. No, man, you're Danish. That's awesome. Oh, thank you very much. I don't know if it's awesome. I mean, I'm used to hearing it every single day of my life, so I couldn't tell you if it's awesome or not. That's how I feel about, like, every other language, so, yeah. Yeah, I think if we do something like this, and then we add a bunch of blackstone bricks coming up from this thing down here, it's gonna look decent. That's at least what I'm hoping. I'm actually building a log cabin in the woods. Like an actual log cabin in real life in woods, not just in Minecraft. That sounds pretty damn awesome, honestly. I wouldn't know how to do that, so that's pretty cool. In the woods, indeed. Isn't there like a scary movie called, like a horror film called Cabin in the Woods? Isn't that a thing? Not that I would recommend watching it. It's a horror. I don't particularly enjoy horror myself, but yeah. I always avoid the nether and the themes when I build maps for game modes. Yeah, usually I avoid everything nether related as well. Kinda, because I do like the blackstone. Like, I think that's such a great addition to the block palette in Minecraft, because we were really missing some, like, proper dark blocks before the blackstone. There wasn't, like, a proper black block. I mean, now they added deep slate, which is, like, even better, honestly. It's just, like, the epitome of a great dark block, but before deep slate, I would say blackstone was, like, one of my favorite blocks. I mean, I even made, like, an entire build with a lot of blackstone. The the castle, no, not the castle, but the throne room I made like a long time ago. It's up on my channel somewhere. But I used a lot of blackstone for that one. That's probably the only time I've used a lot of nether blocks in a build. So yeah. Okay, how is this looking that I'm building right now? I don't know. Let's just thicken up the bottom a little bit more and look at it from afar. Did I miss that? Yep. I did miss that. Okay, let's see. We need some stairs. Okay, let's look at this from slightly further away. I think that's like a good solution to this support here. Instead of having these pillars go all the way to the lava, I think this is a lot better, at least in my opinion. And then, I don't know, we probably can't hang lanterns from all the way up there. That's a bit far down, so maybe I'll figure something else out with lighting on this little thingy here. Maybe we can do something wonky with this thing right here. How will it look? I don't know. If we do something like this, totally. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to look at that. I've got to go. Everything is looking awesome. I'll probably be watching next trip though. Bye. Nice having you in chat for a while there. Thank you so much for chatting. See you next time, hopefully. Let's get some chains. I always write chains and it's just chain. Damn it. And some lanterns. Did we just used normal lanterns? And okay, of course you can't break the thing the lantern is hanging on without breaking it, but oh my god, place it, thank you. I mean, that is one way of solving lighting in that particular spot, but it's like the most weirdest way of solving it. Maybe if we just, instead of doing that, just get rid of all of this and have it just be like that, and maybe even if we get some iron bars, we can make it a little bit skinnier in the middle. Let's see. That looks terrible. Let's not do that. No, no, no. Let's instead get a trapdoor. I think, yeah, I think if we place 2 trapdoors here, is that, yeah, I think that's decent. It's at least better than having like 3 kilometers of chain hanging from up there, because that'd be a little bit ridiculous. So that's, yeah, I think that's decent. I think that's decent. Now we just gotta figure out how to make this look a little bit more substantial underneath, because they're not looking very substantial right now. So some fences and like that. I think that's better. Yeah, I think that's decent. Maybe if we do that, is that, I don't know. I don't know. I can always come back to this part. I can always come back. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna mimic this thing up here a little bit. So we're gonna have like these 3 be just trapdoors like that. Yeah, I think that's decent. Okay. Okay, that's enough of me just looking at the things. I don't see animals. Yeah, actually, can I figure that out? Okay, create a poll. Okay, I'm gonna make a poll in chat if I can figure this out. And we should like choose what animals, like not what animals, but what mob we should have going around this track. So what mob will ride the tracks. And I was kind of thinking... What was I thinking? Originally, I was just thinking an Enderman. But I'm not completely sure that's like the bestest of ideas. So maybe Enderman, but maybe also... Because we already have Enderman, so we could bring... What other fun mob do we even have? I have a list of mobs in front of me. Let me see. We could put like... We could even put like an overworld mob in there. We could put like a sheep. Or... What else would be fun? Like a mushroom cow thingy, or something else maybe. I'm gonna see if this poll works. I really do hope so. I have no clue. Let me pull OBS back up. Okay, did the poll work? Can you guys see the poll? I hope so. I sure hope so. Let's continue this track over here. Alright, so I think it's gonna... These two are... Are these two at the same height? If so, we could just... They are not. Okay. Let's... get rid of all of this, and let's actually just make a nice curve, and we could, like... just bring it up one right there. That's way too far. Yeah, let's see. This is not a very nice curve. Let's see. I'm trying to count here, so I'm very sorry if that completely ruins my ability to speak like a normal human being. But that's usually how it goes when I have to count anything. This curve is not nice either. Let's bring it back a bit. Is this a nicer curve? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. It's not symmetrical. That's why it's not a very nice curve. 1, 2. You know, usually I was back in the day, before I knew you could find circle generators online, I would be like eyeballing circles and be great at it. And nowadays I've gotten so used to just having circle generators that I'm not really good at just making up nice looking curves without a circle generator. So yeah, I think that's decent. Okay, the track is pretty much complete all the way around, right? Yeah, then we just need some more supporting pillars over here because this part is kind of floating. And we need to test it to see if you can actually, like, ride the thing. Let's get out a lever and some of these beautiful things over here. Let's get out some mine carts. And let's just start right here. And every time we stop, we'll just have to, I guess, put in some tracks. Okay. It looks like it's giving us a decent amount of speed. Oh, and then you're gonna suffocate right there, so that's amazing. And looks like you might actually make it all the way around, even if you suffocate halfway through. So that's fantastic, but yeah, okay, we gotta do something about that suffocation part, but the minecart is definitely going all the way around the track now, so that's good. Where is it? It's right here, you suffocate, and we can't have that. That's a little bit too cruel, even if we do put some kind of poor hostile mob in the thing. Where did the minecart go? Minecart? Oh, it stopped over here. What? But it was doing fine with me in it. Does it matter if there's like a weight in it? Does that matter? I don't know. It totally matters. Okay, it totally matters. Well, let's put some more rails in there then. Okay, let me see if I can figure out this thing. I'm gonna press other. Oh no. No, 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 no. What have I done? That's not great. I somehow just closed the chat. That's amazing. So now I have no idea what you guys are saying. Okay, let me just fix this real quick, and if I can, I will try, for sure. Okay, I think I found it. There we go, it's back. I fixed it, you guys. I fixed it. I'm not a scuffed streamer, I promise. I'm doing my very bestest, okay? But it is a little bit scuffed. Okay. Enderman is my favorite mob. I actually kind of hate Enderman. Hello there, Starry Prince. Welcome to the stream. I hate Endermen. Okay, let me just rant a little bit about this. I hate Endermen because they steal your blocks, and I'm obviously a builder. So it's so annoying when you build something and an Enderman takes away your blocks, and then you have to turn mob grieving off in that world, and yeah, I despise Endermen, especially in survival, where you can't just turn mob grieving off. Like, oh my god, Enderman, don't move my dirt. I placed it there, and it's supposed to stay there. That's my opinion on Enderman anyways. Yeah, okay, let's add some more supporting pillars. Not there, definitely, because that's not even close to where we need it. But in here, and then we can also add some more, what are they called? Levers with powered rails, because we need that apparently if we want this thing to actually work and function. I got rid of my lever again. Okay, I have no idea how to actually see whatever you guys were voting in the thing, so yeah, I'm so sorry. I will figure that out at some point, I think. It's a 11:15 here, so yeah. Lever. Let's get that in here. Okay, let's see. Where did my beautiful little minecart go? Hello there, minecart. Can you please go a little bit? Okay, I think for now we're just gonna put a poor Enderman inside this minecart and see how far around it actually runs, because it doesn't seem to go very far. But maybe if we have a boy. Okay, no, we can't have Enderman. He's gonna die from suffocation at some point from going through all of those. I'm so sorry. I just made it like a torture track. That's not very good. Yeah, I don't know how long he's gonna last, but yeah, that's that. We will have to just ignore that politely and move on with our lives. Yes. But it does seem like it has enough momentum to keep all the way around. I hate voting. Yeah, I think I do too, because I have no idea how it works and I can't see what you guys voted for, so that's great. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to make it work, okay? I'm a scuffed streamer, apparently, so yeah. Good times, you guys, good times. Let's see. I think I will just pick whatever mob we will have in this one. Obviously not the poor Enderman. I feel really bad for him right now. So yeah. want to show my voting? Yeah, you can just write in chat whatever mob you think should be the lucky one to go around this track for eternity, because, yeah, I don't know how to fix it. Let's see. Get back here. Okay, like that. That's the same thing we had up there. I think that's all right looking. I think that is all right looking. Okay, now let's place some warped trees. Warp fungi is what I'm looking for, and some bone meal to actually get them to grow. I think we're gonna just have a few. I think most of this area is gonna be open because otherwise you can't actually see what's going on. But yeah. Whoa, that's a tall tree. I did not know they could grow that tall at all. Yeah, well, we might have to change that. Let's just place a few more and see how they look. I might even just end up building them manually if we get weird trees like that again. So yeah. Okay. Let's actually fill this whole thing. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, I think this area is looking pretty decent. I think the Enderman has died by now, so yeah, he definitely has. Let's put in a blue sheep or something like that. And I'll decide, I guess, later on what mob will fit in there. And we should color him. We should color him for sure. Let's color him blue. Or maybe cyan, actually. Because then he fits in with this area. Show me your building. You guys want to see a little tour of... Where did he go? Over there. Come back here. Of what we've got so far. Okay, so obviously there's this build this part of the build that we've been working on today, which is going to be a little roller coaster in the zoo. And then what did we work on last time? We worked on this mini bastion down here where we added a bunch of guys with great names such as SpongeBob and Kevin and Josephine Elisa, because that's a great name. Then we built this last time, which is like a it's gonna be like a blaze enclosure and has like nether fortress stuff. Oh, hate touring. Oh, then we won't tour. I guess. If we hate it, let's just keep building then. But yeah, that's like a quick show of what we've got so far. I think I'm gonna leave this area because I'm kind of a little bit out of ideas for what we're gonna do about it. And I don't really know if I like these trees. I might have to build some manually. So let's actually just move on to this area over here, because that's also a part I want to get done pretty soon. Yeah, just ignore the weird, like the weird links to random places. Don't click them. I don't know. They're probably a scam or whatever. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, let's get a stick. Okay, now we're gonna bring in some world edit, because this stick is already set to make some red sand, but we do need to also... Okay, so I use this stick to make the pathways. So first I place a bunch of red sand, and then I change the red sand into the mixture of basalt and the other blocks you see on the bottom of the screen for the pathway, and that is like the way I make pathways usually. So we need nether, quartz, ore, and we need some nether gold, ore, and probably also gravel. So the mask is basically just telling World Edit what it can change into red sand, and well, I basically just want to change all the regular blocks in the nether into red sand, and then we can carve out like a pathway afterwards. So let's see, this area is a little bit ugly, but I think we're gonna bring this path up here. Probably get rid of all of this netherrack completely, actually. And then have the path, I guess, go up over here. That's what I think will look best. Pinky telling me again. Telling you what? I'm not completely following there. But yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna make a brush to get rid of all of that netherrack. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with World Edit, this is probably gonna look a little bit funky, but just bear with it for a second. It's gonna make a lot of sense once I get rid of all of this. Hope that was not what I wanted to do. You're a little building plus. I'm not completely sure what it is you want me to tell, so I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm just gonna continue what we're doing right here because I kind of want to get this done before I go to bed, and I don't have that much time left, so. Did I even block the lava? Yeah, I did, so okay. I don't remember what sword I was using. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was. Oh, do you want a tour of the build or do you not want a tour of the build? I don't know. I thought you said you hated tours. I'm back on my PC, lols. Welcome back, type. And great that you're back on your PC and not, like, dying in holes in a forest, because that was not very awesome at all. Nope. I mean, it might have been. Watch time go vroom, indeed. It does. It does. That's, I guess, the great thing about streaming, but I mean, it's not really for the watch time. It's just because it's kind of fun to do. So yeah, let's smoothen this terrain out a bit because that's kind of ugly. We do not do ugly. Okay, so yeah. I'm thinking the pathway is just gonna go up here and like round this edge. And I guess somewhere over here somehow. So we're gonna have to also clear out some space right here. Die, lava, I hate you. You ruin everything. Yeah. Completely. End my live stream. I know. I have a little bit more to do. Okay, so yeah. I'm thinking this is gonna be the pathway, and we can maybe even make like a little bridge here and have it come over here. That's what I'm thinking, and then like, I don't know. And then that's probably enough pathway for this area. So yeah. Let's do that. Let me get some water, and then I think we're gonna make this pathway, so yeah. Okay, so what we need to do is obviously just do some stuff like this and carve it into some stairs. That is what I'm gonna do. Go to sleep? No, I'm not gonna go to sleep. It's way too early for me to go to sleep. And hello there, Orange Zaret. I have not learned from last time how to pronounce your name, so I will just keep mispronouncing it, because that's what I do, apparently. So yeah, I am thinking this pathway, yeah, this is gonna be very steep if it's gonna look like the other ones. But I think it's good. I think that's good. Yeah. Sleep now? No. No, I don't wanna. I wanna play Minecraft. Besides, it's not that late for me. It's like not that late at all, actually. So, but yeah. Yeah, I think this part of the build is probably gonna be very boring to watch, so I might actually end stream decently soon, just so you guys don't have to watch me make stairs, because that's like super tedious. So, yeah. That's probably what I'm gonna do. And yeah. Oh, we already have a magma cube. So, yeah. Actually, you know what? I am gonna end stream now because I've been streaming for a while and I think it's... No, don't end the stream. Oh, I kind of want to keep going, but it's gonna be a little bit boring if I'm just making stairs. So I don't know what else we should build. You just entered... Okay, look. Let's not build stairs then, because stairs are so boring to watch. Let's build something like this somewhere else. We can move... Oh, you remember Mr. Crispy Bacon? He's in the thumbnail. We could start working on his enclosure. I think that's gonna be way more fun. Let's get some wool, because I like using wool as, like, scaffolding blocks. So, I'm thinking this whole area, perhaps, not all the way back. I'm not sure. But most of this area is going to be for the zombified piglins. So we need to somehow make some fencing here where you can actually see the mobs through it, because what's the point of a zoo if you can't see the actual animals in there? Like, that does not make sense at all. So I think we gotta do something like this and then have either glass or just normal fencing right here. And these are gonna be turned into blocks. We're not gonna actually have pink wool because that does not make any sense at all. So the reason why I use just wool like this, if you guys don't know, is because you can then make a brush in World Edit and then like change it into a mixture, a random mixture of blocks. So let's choose a block palette for zombified piglins. Let's see. I'm thinking they have to be Nether themed, but also not utterly ugly blocks, because I think most blocks are kind of ugly. Maybe we can use some basalt and some deep slate. Not infested deep slate, just normal deep slate, but that's fine. Link is trash? I don't know which link, but yeah, if there's links posted in the chat, don't click them. I don't know where they go to. They're not made by me. I think we should go for those blocks. And what other blocks should we put in there? Some gray glazed terracotta, perhaps? We're going pretty gray with these blocks, but I think that's fine. I think it's gonna look pretty good. Okay, let's start with those three and get out a sword, because those are my preferred brushes in World Edit. And make a brush. Called a sphere, and then we were using glazed. What was it called? Gray glazed? Gray glazed terracotta. Brush, sphere, gray glazed terracotta. I'm voting. I'm waiting for the vote. I don't know how to do the vote thing. It like disappeared from my thingy. So yeah, you guys will just have to stare at the vote for what mob we should have in the train tracks over there forever, pretty much. But yeah. Basalt. And what was the last one? Deep slate. Damn, that is caps lock. Deep slate, yes. And then we do a mask, and then we apply it to only pink wool. And then when we do this, we get a nice brush like that. We're gonna make it slightly bigger. I I think that's like a decent enclosure wall. It might be too close to the color of the pathway, but it is probably fine. It's probably fine. Let's put in some lighting along the way. And also figure out what kind of walls and stuff we want to use. I'll vote for Enderman. Well, the stupid thing is we can't even have an Enderman in the track because he's gonna suffocate. So, but yeah, you can just vote for Enderman and I'll decide at some point. Let's see, we need some walls of some kind and probably also some iron bars because they're gray. And maybe some andesite walls because those are also a nice gray. Pinky, yes, that's me. That is me. What is up? I don't really know if zombified Mr. Crispy Bacon can walk through this gap, but if I can't, I don't think he can either, so I think it'll be fine. We should get a third wall color to mix in there. We'll just take tiled. Can you guess who is my favorite mob in Minecraft? Well, you said before that it was in... No, you didn't say that. You just voted for an Enderman. I don't know what your favorite mob is. Maybe, like, what's a cool mob? I would say something like shulker, perhaps, could be your favorite mobs, because they're used for shulker boxes, but it's just a guess. You can let me know. I would love to know what your favorite mob is. I think mine is probably shulkers. You don't have to deal with them until you go to the end, and they give you shulker shells. Like, what more could you want? It's just great. Pretty much. I think shulkers. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say is my favorite. What block did we have there? I don't know. We're gonna put that. Nope, it's not shulkers. Okay, then what is another cool mob? I mean, what are useful mobs? Because that's what I'm gonna go for. Well, maybe like a... I don't know, do you like glow squids? They are like a controversial mob that some people like and other people hate. It starts with the letter S. Then it could definitely be a squid or a sheep. Or... well, it could still be shulkers, but it's not. But if it's not shulkers... Pinky. Hi Ben, welcome to the chat. We are talking about our favorite mobs while I'm trying to build the wall for the enclosure to Mr. Crispy Bacon here. Let's see, what did I use that one? Okay, what do you think about this wall? I think it's probably fine. I might change it to something more nether-like, because right now it does not look very much like nether. Nope, I give up, Pinky. Okay, I give up. I don't know. If it's not a sheep, if it's not a shulker, and it's no kind of squid, then I don't know what mob it is. Please let me know. Because I would like to know what other cool mobs with S that I can't think of exist in the game. Rude, Mr. Man there. You stepping where I'm building? Okay. I think that's decent. And then we just need to mimic it over here as well. And probably not there. Wither skeleton. Well, I mean... that does start with an S in the second part, but it also kind of starts with a W, in my opinion. That's like a trick question. What? But wither skeletons, that's like a weird favorite mob. Like, I don't get that. You'll have to explain yourself there because they're just annoying. You get withered. I mean, sure, you get their skulls, but I don't know. That would not be my favorite mob in any sort of way. Guess what? Oh yeah, Striders. Striders are also a mob with an S. Guess what? What? I don't know. Tell me. I am not good at guessing games at all. In the least. Your favorite block in Minecraft? There, honestly, there's no way I could guess someone's favorite block. Have you looked at the creative menu? There are so many. You'll just have to tell me. I give up. I give up. I have no idea. There are way too many blocks to guess someone's favorite. And I mean, my favorite changes all the time, so there's no way I could guess yours. I'm staying home. I mean, I'm home as well, because it's like evening, so that makes sense, but yeah. Okay, I think this is looking decent as an enclosure. Pick one. What is a block that is cool and likable? But it starts with the letter Q. Quartz. It could be like quartz pillars. They're pretty nice, for sure. That's a cool block. I've used that before. I'm gonna take a sip of water now because I need it. Stay hydrated. That's what I'm preaching right now. Okay, I don't really know what we should fill Mr. Crispy Bacon's enclosure with, because usually zombified piglins don't really like have a lot of things around them, so I don't know, maybe we can make a block palette with some of the blocks. I don't even know Pokemons, so I will not even attempt to guess it. Okay, on a different note though, those who are in chat right now, I asked this earlier, but because last time a lot of people didn't get the notification, so I just wanted to know if you guys got the notification for the stream, if that's how you found it, or if you just stumbled upon it. I would love to know that, because then I know whether or not it worked. Let's see. Maybe we can use some granite, because that's like a red block. And what other blocks do we have? Maybe some ancient debris? Ben, you didn't get the notification? That sucks. You received it. Okay, great. Okay, so some people received it earlier as well. So I think it went out this time. I don't know what I did wrong last time. I hope it went out, definitely. I certainly tried my best. But I was doing something else, so that's why I was late. I mean, you weren't late. The point of the streams are just so people can tune in and watch along while I build the things that I'm gonna upload later anyways. So I don't think you were late. I mean, you just joined us at a later point, but that's totally fine. So yeah. If we mix this into the ground... Nah, it's probably gonna look too much like what are those called? Crimson forests there, so yeah. I wish the ghasts would just never speak a single ghast noise, because they're so annoying. Actually, let's get some spruce wood in there as well. I think that would look pretty good next to these blocks. Alright, let's make a brush and get something on the floor here. So, yes, let's see, what was I saying? I was saying we need a brush that's a sphere, we needed spruce wood, not log, but wood. We needed the nether gold ore. We needed the nether quartz ore and some ancient debris and just some normal netherrack. sorry, I can't read chat while I'm typing because I'm not that fancy. That is how you spell netherrack. 5. And I think we're gonna make a distribution of like 60% netherrack and like 5% ancient debris. I don't know, we can probably put this at 20. What are we up to? 85, so if we put this at 15, then we're at 100. So if we put it at 10 and we put the quartz at 5, does that give 100? I hope so. My math is great. Don't even worry about it. Have I tried buffalo wings before? No, I don't think so. Oh no. I do not think I have tried those. No, ghasts are cool. I like them. I like ghasts as well. They're just noisy. Is this pattern too horrendous? Yes, I very much think it is. Let's not do that pattern on the floor. That's horrible. Let's get rid of the ancient debris. That looked really ugly. Yeah, and let's add like 5 more there. I'm back. Welcome back. I guess I like ghasts as well in the way that they look cool from afar, but if they would just please be quiet. You know what? I think also, you know, we're just gonna completely undo this palette because it's horrendous. It's terrible. It was a terrible idea to make that palette. Let's look. What do we have? That would look good with these blocks. Maybe if we had some puzzle as well and some of those. I'm at a loss here, honestly. I guess we can also use some soul sand. That's slightly better, I think. Buffalo wings soda. That sounds oddly satisfying, like, to drink, but also a little bit on the disgusting side. Like, it's like having bacon toothpaste. It sounds kind of disgusting, right? But, I mean, on the other hand, bacon tastes nice, and if your teeth get clean, like, why not? Am I right? Why not? Okay, let's do this all over. Let's get... Instead, let's take 70% netherrack. Let's do 10%. We could basically just do 10% of all the others, so spruce, wood, and 10% puzzle. And what was the last one? 10% soul sand. What other cool blocks do we got? I don't know. Like that. We could actually use soul soil instead because I don't think it's as annoying. Pinky, did you drink coffee before? No, I am drinking water right now. But yes, I do drink coffee like every day. Sorry, I gotta go to school. Bye now. Good luck in school. Stay in school. School is great when it's not horrible. That's my opinion. No, it tastes like orange. I don't know how that makes a lot of sense, but sure. If the buffalo wings taste like orange, that makes sense, I guess. Okay, let's see how this palette looks. Okay, I think that's a lot better than whatever I was doing before. And if we just keep it, like, around the edges, maybe? I think, yeah, if we do that, and then we can also have it, like, over here in patches, that's probably gonna look decent. Not gonna lie, I'm building the escalator model. Nice, I love that. I will definitely see if I can figure out an escalator for the end dimension, but I doubt it. I really doubt it, but hey, it'd be cool. it would be pretty cool. Let's make this slightly smaller so we can just have a little bit around the edge. This is basically like painting in Minecraft. Who doesn't like painting? I mean, some people probably don't, but I like painting in Minecraft, at least. Okay. I think this is pretty decent. I have this big thing hanging here from something if I wanted to copy it, but I think I can just get rid of it. And let's just get completely rid of it. Did I do something wrong? Yeah, I forgot a backspace, like that. I think that's like an okay area for the zombified piglins. Okay, now I'm actually pretty tired, so I think I'm gonna end stream now. It's been fun. It definitely has. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and for people going to school, have fun in school. For people going to sleep, like me, sleep tight, I guess.